Good morning. It is a cold morning. On my way in, I did a lot of other things. And I got in this conversation with myself, talking to this camera, about how everybody complains about how cold it is or how snowy it is when they've lived here their entire life. I'm thinking to them people, you have lived here your entire life and you say it's cold. I understand that. But then you complain about it. Like, this is something new to you. Oh, I don't like the cold. Oh, I like the snow. Well, you live here. Some of these people lived here their entire lives. They're like in their 30s, they're in their 40s, they're in their 50s, they're still complaining about it. And I know, and in all those years, that you've had every opportunity to step off this place. So it's kind of baffling to me that you're still here if you don't like it here. But there's people in the South who don't like the heat in the summer, and they still live there. I mean, there's got to be a reason for it, but there's a lot of opportunity for people to not live where they're at, so they just, they still complain. Me and the wife, I have no problem living here based upon the weather. It's not a big deal. I just don't like the politics of here. I told the wife if we ever had to move, say our house got caught fire and it was no longer salvageable and we had to move, or, whatever. I won the lottery and we had the opportunity to buy a new house. I'm not buying a new house in Illinois. I'm not moving anywhere else unless it's out of Illinois. And that's mainly because of the politics. A couple of years ago, the government decided that they were going to raise the vehicle tax. Okay. This is supposed to help rebuild our roads because the roads in Illinois are terrible. And so that's what they decided to do with it. They're gonna help the roads, so we're gonna increase the vehicle tax. But we're also going to increase the gas tax. So now we spend about 50 cents on gas. And it was like not yet 2 weeks after they implemented these taxes. And everybody's paying more money, and there's still people running to Iowa, which is just right over there, like right over there where I'm at. People are running to Iowa to get gas because of the drastic price change. And they're like, well, the money's there now. Let's give everybody a raise. So they gave all the governmental people a raise using the money that they were supposed to earmark for fixing our roads. That's one of many reasons why I would want to live here, and why if I ever have to move, that's where I'm going. I'm going outside of Illinois. That and every governor since I was born pretty much has been indicted and put to prison after their term here for all the things. Another thing that I don't like is that I live in Illinois, so people's like, well, how's Chicago? I live in Illinois. I don't live in Chicago. Chicago is streets and towers and stuff. This is what I got right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's a lake. That's fields. No. I live in Illinois. I don't live in Chicago. And I'm totally anti-Chicago. What I mean by that is, I'm a Packer fan. I'm a Cardinal fan. I don't follow any other sports really, but if it's a sports team and it's out of Illinois, I don't follow them. I'm just anti-Chicago-tarian. I always say that's against my religion to root for the Cubs, or root for the Bears, or root for any other woodland creature that comes from Illinois, because I'm just no. So I wouldn't complain too much about the weather. The weather always changes. I would complain about necessarily the policies and things that are in a company or in a part of the world if they're not right. And that'd be one of the reasons why I complain. That being said, I love the snow. I love the cold. I love the ice. I love being able to enjoy that stuff. Because in the future, this stuff ain't going to be here. It's going to be too warm to have it happen. So, I have no reason to complain. Well, we made it clear to the end of this video today. And since I'm eating a sandwich from there, let's make the word for today McDonald's. So if you could put McDonald's somewhere in the description below. Obviously, I'm not being sponsored by them. Then I know you made it clear to the end of this video. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow.